Hello, everyone. I have this, I may call it $1 million question. Actually, there are three questions. And I'm just hoping that I have as many people. And by the way, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate and I will keep informing you with very motivating questions that require answers by people who know, if I might say, the true things about life. And so, question number one is about Halloween. I want to understand the very purpose of the people uh, nationwide purchasing all those pumpkins. Uh, in some sort of very profitable economy, or for the people who are in the pumpkin business. Plus, the costumes, etc. Whether we believe this is a good idea that we do all that the children really want to go out wearing costumes and believing that they need candy, we know afterwards, maybe back in the day it was okay, but you don't want to feed your child too much candy. And the sad part that I'm always so saddened is that the majority of people afterwards, those pumpkins become useless. They were probably, from the most of people, it's not even noticed that the people don't even understand, or if that pumpkin will be put by the porch or front door or displayed. And all the expenses, and I may say $50 minimum for family. And who profits from all that we do? A child does not really want to see the mask of like a demonic-looking demon or a Dracula. Tell me if I'm wrong. The child who's a 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 10 years, they might be scared and have nightmares just from. And question number two is the Christmas. The destruction of the tree that is, whether we are participating in the conserving nature or not, that's not the point. The question is, I want to understand how many people purchased the tree on that Christmas event, and what if it's 300,000 people that buy the trees, it's 300,000 trees. And it keeps going on. But I believe it's more people, more than 300,000. And what those trees provide for the nature, for the animals that live, the smallest bug that exists that we don't pay attention to because we're just thinking about putting gifts under the tree after murdering the tree, and not being worried. Whether it turns to wood and it's going to be useful, that's not the point. The point is the damage it causes, and if it leaves most animals, birds, at the very moment that it can be picked up, it could be causing that kind of effect. Then within this Christmas question, the most important is, why do the parents and the families and all these people who are given the very best they have to those for whom they care, and wrap it in the nice wrapped up gifts, and some of them are very costly, and I get surprised to realize that instead of them claiming to be the ones giving the gifts, it's spread, and it's kind of like purposely let to be the credit given to this bizarre man who comes from, who can afford and provide and accomplish. And the child grows with that idea. And it could be that it's a less effective when it comes to the parents being the love of that child. And it's not by humility or just because you just don't want to mention it. The credit that is given to this imaginary person rather than to the people who deserve it. Like if a father or mother give to that child, they should just say, it's us. You build it from the purpose of being the true fact that is a. And then question number 3. The people don't understand what they are not familiar with. If the people don't understand what nature can endure as let's say Earth can feel just like us. It does respond sometimes if it's too much. It causes a. But to make it like more clear about the dogs that the people own, that they bring to every possible place to let them urinate on a daily basis, one family or so, depending how many dogs they have. But if it's at least twice a day, a dog can have the need, and it could be in 2 different places. And it has been factually, or let's say proven scientifically, that a dog's urine is very damaging to the earth. Whatever the dog urinates on is never going to grow again. And then knowing that, for instance, at Cambridge, Massachusetts, several places on the nationwide perimeter, there are creatures who depend on the ground where nature grows. And one of them is the squirrels and what they call them, those chipmunks, and some other birds who deserve from the worms who live beneath the ground, like the blue jay, etc. And the ground being damaged, causing the stashed reserved food for the winter that the squirrels hide. Very hard work to hide in. For each squirrel, it's a life saving. Once they can retrieve what they were hiding, if it's affected by the area, if the area is affected by the urine that the dog has left, it will damage the food and then cause for the food to rotten and have the squirrels sick. Plus that it destroys the nature and nothing grows again. It turns like a burnt surface, and that was it. These are my 3 questions. I want to understand why the people do this, but nobody says anything about it. Why the people are so divided. Why the truth cannot just be simply told to them. And peace on earth, and may we learn true facts instead of celebrating because it's a ritual or culture that we learned from other people. It doesn't mean that our parents know the truth better, because there are many generations, many eras, and they all have different standards. But in general, only the ones that learn the truth and the wisdom of not doing as everybody does just because everybody does it. The reality is that the people should have a conscience and follow common sense. And God bless you all, and I hope I can have some answers, some people giving me some clues, and God bless.